Greetings, programs, and welcome to ArcNeo Reviews, where I am on the last video of all my Cyberverse collection, at least until the new deluxes come out. But we are actually getting to end on a high note here, and we're going to look at the Quintesson attack set. So this set actually comes with 3 figures. First one is just the Battle Class Shockwave figure. It is completely identical to the one I've already reviewed. It transforms in like just a couple seconds. It is simple, but it's still a really good little Shockwave figure. And for anyone who's, not been following along or whatever, this was my problem with Cyberverse. Not that the figures were simple, but that half of the time they were bad despite being simple. This guy was great. He was one of my favorite figures from the whole line, and he still even manages to hold as one of my favorite Shockwave figures. So, as you can see, really straightforward, transformation. I don't have that pegged down all the way, but he's good. This guy's good. It also comes with the Battle Class Prowl, who, again, does not have his gear or anything. This guy I have not reviewed because I actually have still not been able to find the normal release of this guy. I'm still looking for it. So, we will actually kind of cover his transformation here. Really simple, as you'd expect, especially when you see that it's just robot under a car. Go ahead, pull up his arms, which is a little easier to do than you'd expect because there's kind of a lip right here on the edge that's really easy to catch with your fingernail. Pull them up, come down here, open up the doors, which is the trickiest part of the whole thing. Come up here, fold down the back of the car, that becomes the legs. They are tabbed together. I do recommend instead of pulling, do that whole business where you just slide the tabs together. Less stress on the figure. It's going to last you longer. Fold the arms out. Fold this whole thing down. Eventually these car doors will open up. They're very tight on mine. But just go ahead, get the arms in position. And there you've got the Battle Class Prowl. And he's a great little figure. These Battle Class guys were pretty good. Unfortunately, my area barely got any of them in stock. So I only have Starscream, 2 copies of the Shockwave, and this guy. But they're all really good. So, ball joint in the shoulder. So he does have in and out, rotation. The door wings kind of get in the way, but if you fold them back, full rotation. Just a hinge at the elbow. You only get about, not quite 90, but, ball joint at the hips. Legs don't go out very much. They go forward all the way, back all the way. Little bit of rotation there. And then a full bend at the knee from how he transforms. So, the accessory that these guys come with is they actually have little mind control helmets. They're completely identical. Just simple molded black, couple little splotches of red. And these guys still have their, pegs from the normal releases that had armor. So you just take the pegs on the mind control helmet, pop it down, and there you go. You have mind controlled Prowl. And obviously, same thing with Shockwave if you want to do it. But the main reason you get this set, which was like immediately a moot point, they actually included a Quintesson figure. how long has it been that Hasbro has not given us, like, a proper, actual Quintesson? It's insane. We finally got one, and then they announced one coming out for Siege. Or, not Siege, Earthrise. Whatever the current thing is. So, a little bit weird there, but fairly simple, just kind of block of figure. It does have these 4 ball joint tentacles, or tendrils, whatever. You can, angle those however you want, do stuff with them. But the cool part is, if you push down on the top, the heads cycle through. Which, let's face it, that's the most important part of a Quintesson, is you get the spinning judge heads. And yes, if you do it fast, sometimes it will miss. But as long as you push slow, it's actually a really reliable gimmick. There's kind of a magic speed. You'll find it as you mess with it, but it works. It also helps if you're pushing straight down, which I'm at, as usual, weird angle. So I tend to be pushing sideways, so it's not going to work as well for me. But each head is, well molded, well painted. I love the little tiny specks of yellow in this guy's eyes. I couldn't tell you which face is what personality or anything. You can probably make your guesses just seeing them. I still have not gotten a chance to watch Cyberverse. But overall, yeah, this was a good set. This was a set worth picking up. It's good for kids because you get, little mind control helmets and 2 guys to put it on. You even get, a Decepticon and an Autobot, so you've got, some guys to fight each other with. And you get the main, Quintesson thing that, they can team up and take that out. So there's good, playability for a kid. But it's also just really good for a collector because you're getting 2 really well-known characters and you're getting a Quintesson. That says something. That counts for something. And again, this Quintesson is cool. I like this thing. I definitely recommend this set. It's like I said, we're ending on a high note here. There is definitely some low points to these Cyberverse figures. There were a lot of high points, though, and I feel like a lot of those probably got glanced over. And unfortunately, I've not been able to find them to be able to actually draw attention to them. Because, once again, distribution is a thing that Hasbro needs to get better with. I'm just saying. But, all that aside, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.